Good afternoon, good evening. It's Saturday, October 24th. And again, I'm finally getting back to the wheel. The other day I talked about when Chuck had trouble throwing at a workshop. And I want to cut him some slack. Workshops are hard. You show up, the setting's unfamiliar, the people are unfamiliar, the clay is unfamiliar, the moisture content of the clay may not be what you're used to or prefer. The only tools you really are certain of are the ones you brought yourself, so on. Having said that, at a different workshop, and this one I got to witness, my other professor, Bunny McBride, and Bunny is apparently the male equivalent of Bonnie, Scottish male name. It was his given name, it wasn't a nickname. Wonderful teacher, wonderful thrower, and I got to go with him down to Merrimack Community College where he was going to do a workshop. And the first thing he starts off with is a pitcher. And he gets it, about 12 inches high, just as a cylinder. And it is wobbling like crazy. And I'm in the back, feeling sort of apologetic. I'm not sure who I'm standing next to, but I'm like, oh, it's okay. He's just warming up, and don't worry. He really is very good. And then he takes a rib in one hand and a rib in the other hand, goes inside, zoop, rock solid, no quiver, nothing, just boom. And to this day, I don't know if he did that on purpose as a stunt or what. But in the back, of course, I'm like, I am unworthy. I doubted the master. Oh my God. And the key point there, really, other than the setting and the wow factor, was that the only reason he could do that was that at some point in his career, things had gotten wobbly, and he hadn't given up on them. He'd worked out how to use two ribs to save a pot that almost anybody else would have said was gone. So that's a skill too. Hanging in there is a skill. Have a good evening.